What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Thursday, June 20th. In today's video, we have some breaking news. The 10th largest centralized exchange in the world, KuCoin, has listed DOG for perpetual trading. Now, what does this mean for you as a holder of DOG? How will this affect the price? How is this different from spot trading and futures trading? And what can we expect in the near or short term regarding the next bull market for DOG? Well, we're going to talk about it in this video. So before we begin, as always, be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. So roughly right now, DOG is hovering around a 560 million market cap. Now over the past 7 days, it's down 23%, but surprisingly enough, over the past month, it's up 76%. So we saw it pump all the way up to over 200%, then it was down to around 150, now it's down to around 83%. So that's, to me, if you bought in really early on at the 200 million market cap, then you're still in profit. You're just holding and watching the ride and enjoying the ride at the same time. Now let's go ahead and move forward because we have to talk about the whale wallet. So DOG BTC, thankfully he always updates everybody on the top 40 wallets. He's sharing with everybody who is liquidizing their positions within DOG. And surprisingly enough, in yesterday's video, we saw a lot of these wallets accumulating, but all of a sudden in the past 24 hours, we saw that as of this morning at 9:07 a.m., right now it's 12 o'clock p.m. at the time of this recording, within those 4 hours, we definitely saw some liquidations of the massive wallets. The one I'm paying attention to the most is the fourth largest wallet. They ended up selling over 123 million worth of DOG. So that to me shows that possibly this wallet had a significant impact in the price. So keep that in mind before moving forward. So we also have to talk about what Bito said, is that the runes ecosystem and the total market cap is growing so much that it's actually catching up to BRC20. Now BRC20 tokens have been more established. Some of them have actually, I think personally, paid centralized exchange listings their fees to list their token. Now, I want to share with you guys something regarding tokens on BRC20, because if you go over to CoinMarketCap, there is a section called BRC20. Now, the top token with the largest market cap is Ordi. Now, if you click on Ordi, you'll notice something, is that it's listed on Binance, OKX, Bybit, Gate.io, HTX, KuCoin, with all these different exchange listings. It only has an 848 million market cap. It's because it's really hard to trade, to swap with BRC20 tokens. That's why runes were created. And that's why the runes market cap is growing. And if you look at the 24-hour trading volume, it's way higher, 6.8 million compared to BRC20's, which is in the 1.13 million. So there is much more trading volume on runes. I think right now BRC20's, I don't think they're going to last that long. I think all of this liquidity is going to end up transferring over to the runes ecosystem. And keep in mind, DOG does not have any centralized exchange listing, and literally is catching up very closely to Ordi. Now, if we look at DOG's market cap, roughly around 560 to 567 million US dollars, well, that equates to around 0.04% of Bitcoin's $1.3 trillion market cap. Why is this important? Well, let's use an example for Bonk. Now, Bonk roughly has a market cap of $1.4 billion out of Solana's $62 billion. So Bonk makes up 2.25% of Solana's market cap. When you go back over to DOG, this barely has a 5% market cap of Bitcoin. If this reaches around 2 or maybe even 2.25%, this market cap of DOG is going to reach into the $3.2 billion, roughly, give or take. Now let's get into the breaking news, which is that KuCoin Futures has announced that they are listing DOG for perpetual contract trading. Now, I'm going to share some details around this because Leonidas says that it was an honor to speak with the team, and he's mentioned to a lot of different people on his space, on his actual Twitter page, that he's been talking to centralized exchanges day in and day out. And so this was one of those recent conversations. So he encourages that the DOG army to support the centralized exchange who support the free and fair movement by not asking for a listing fee or market makers given our unique circumstance. And they're going to host a Twitter space next Tuesday, which is going to be really exciting in case you want to understand the momentum that's happening behind dog. But there are also other perpetual websites such as Bybit and also Blowfin as well. And so these are just the first few steps of what we're seeing on these major exchanges putting dog on the map. Now, you must be wondering, what's the difference between perpetual contracts versus spot trading? Well, let's just address perpetual contracts. So basically the ownership, you don't have any ownership of the actual token itself compared to spot traders. And in terms of capital requirement, you can invest as low as 1% based on the leverage used, compared to you need all the money right up front in terms of spot trading. You can make profits through perpetual contracts in the bull and bear market. Don't worry, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, compared to you can only make money with spot trading through the bull market. So there is leverage traders in part of this. Now, in terms of liquidity in perpetual contracts, there's much better liquidity than spot traders, because in spot trading, you need a decent amount of liquidity to end up seeking those gains. And the most important thing is the expiration date. There is no expiration date regarding perpetual contracts. Now, let's talk about the difference between perpetual contracts compared to crypto future contracts. Because even though there is no expiration date regarding perpetual contracts, future contracts actually have expiration dates, and we don't really have crypto futures just yet. I think right now what we're going to see is perpetual contracts first for dog, then futures contracts, and then spot trading contracts. Now, what you're seeing here is that right now dog is roughly around this section. We're seeing the first sell-off, which is what you're seeing in the major dip price, and that will lead into a bear trap. And what happens after a bear trap is that most likely people are going to say this token has died. It's going to make people who are not dedicated to long-term vision, that also over leveraged their positions, over invested in their positions, also invested emotionally, they're going to end up selling right here because it was just not worth it for them. And then most likely are going to fund the project and say it's worth crap. So what happens is once those people are out, then the people who either held on or the people that have been waiting for this specific moment are going to invest right here in the very bear market trap. This is where we buy when there's blood in the water, blood in the market. And that dog price is going to reach into the public phase, which is more of these centralized exchange listings, because we already have the institutional investors involved in watching as of right now. And it's going to end up creating a lot of FOMO. And these people ended up selling or are going to want to buy back in, but they're buying back in the FOMO. That's why it's really important to be patient. And it even happens in this psychology of the market cycle. You've seen this chart everywhere. It's happened for Bitcoin. It's happening for dog right now. And this is exactly where you are right now in this whole disbelief section. No one believes that this token is going to end up into a bull market price. And I've even shared it here between Dogecoin and Floki. We are in a retracement. Now, this has happened for Bonk and Dog Whiff Hat and Shiba Inu as well. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because we're seeing roughly around a 43% fall down from the all-time high price. Guess what? We saw over here with Dogecoin, it went down 53% plus over 64 days. And then we also saw Floki go down 44% in price over the 63 days. We've only been here in 15 days in this bear market, or maybe even 16 days as of today. Now let's get into the nitty gritty. This is the charting and analysis. Right now we are in this buy zone. Right now people are dollar cost averaging. If it drops down to around a 44 price level, don't worry, I think that's where the next support level is going to be. But this is the area to dollar cost average if you can. Because right now we've seen this retracement. This is what we call the bear market. This is the bear trap. This is where we're trying to get all the paper hands, all the emotional traders out of here. So we saw announcements with Bybit and Blowfin right around this region. And so right now we're seeing KuCoin Futures as well. So with this said, this could dip down a little bit further, because right now we're trying to see people short the position on dog within these perpetual contracts to get you to liquidize your positions. Those people will make money as well. But with that said, as much as this will go down, guess what? The sentiment out there in the market is that dog is going down. So all these leverage traders are going to mainly put short positions, because they're going to see those dog tokens go down in price. But if I were a long position trader with dog, I would want to place a long, lots of money placed in a long position, position. Because if that's going to be the case, as much as you see this going down in the chart, you're going to see those short liquidations happen to those traders. And what's going to happen is going to send this token skyrocketing so high up, you're going to see God candles. And that is what's going to happen with Dog. You saw that happen with Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Floki. These God candles happen right after. So who knows how long we're going to be in this consolidation phase, because there's always a pump, a pullback, consolidation to the sideways, and then there's a pump again. And don't forget, there are many other exchanges that have reported on runes, such as Binance, OKX. We also have Kraken and HTX that have not listed this token on perpetuals or futures. And none of them, besides Gate.io, have listed them for spot trading. You are so early into this game, and given the information I provided for you, you are better educated and informed of what's really going on. So as you're looking at this price of Dog, roughly around a 570 million market cap, this to me is the most bullish thing that I can share with you. And most people will not believe me. I've been in this space for so long, and I know that I'm sounding so bullish in a bearish momentum, but I just want you to understand, because I've been trying to tell people when we were at a 200 million market cap where this price is going to go. You need to understand for yourself and do your own research before investing in this. Do not invest in this emotionally. You have to think like a smart investor. But I want you to keep in mind, this is just my opinion. I want you to reach out to other community members. I want you to look at other different meme coins. I want you to do your research before investing in something, because this is going to be a wild ride. Get ready, be ready. This is only one of many different centralized exchanges, but I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments, because we do read them, we do share them with the community, and it helps other people understand if this is the best time to enter into Dog and possibly the Rune ecosystem. So with that said, by supporting the channel and staying alert regarding Dog, you need to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and trades regarding Dog and Rune tokens. Until then, see you guys and girls next time.